Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Hi.
Today we are in Shadow Prey Village, guys. Last episode we got our cooking to 225. Happy about that. Now we're heading back to Thunder Bluff to turn in the quest that we completed last episode, the Warrior quest for the Chimeric Horn. And we'll see what loot we're going to get, guys. I wonder if it will replace our Tuscan helm that we got in Razorfen Crawl. 168 armor, 9 strength, 8 agility.
How may I aid you?
Do you have the horn? Is the matriarch free of pain?
You have completed your task, adventurer, and shown me your worth and resolve.
There's the brutal
helm will be yours. I give this
Not better.
helm to you. Great
Take it.
deeds brought you to me, adventurer and Earth Mother willing. Even greater deeds lie before you.
All right, well, there we go. So what this helm has, I'll tell you guys. It's 163 armor, 7 agi, 8 stam. So it's not better than the Tuscan helm that we got. But since we're here, we might as well do a little bit of smelting. And I'm probably going to... I'm going to sell these. It's too bad, but I never did these quests on my other warriors, so I'm happy that I'm doing them.
Be careful.
But I understand now why I didn't do them, because gear is just, I don't know, it's mediocre. It's not bad. It's good at level 30, but once you hit level 35, it gets a little outdated, I guess. Just going to make a little bit of copper here, a little bit of tin. We'll put this in the bank, and then we'll take a flight down to Orgrimmar, and we are going to do the final quest today for the warrior quest. We're going to go to Undercity, and we'll see what happens when we go there. I'm not too sure where they're going to tell us to go. But while we're on that side of the world, we will make our way to the Arathi Highlands. And I'm going to get an add-on, guys, called, we're going to go to Hammerfall. Because when we go there, guys, we can get our first aid up to 300. There's a quest there called Triage we can complete, and then there's the 2 raptor omelet and raptor meat recipes as well.
What brings you
So we
here?
can level up our cooking by slaying raptors. All right, so that looks good for now.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Now let's take a flight over to Orgrimmar, guys. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty good. Having a lot of fun playing It Takes Two with Touch. That game is awesome. Awesome co-op game, man. The story's been, I don't know, a little bit. I don't know if it's, I don't know. It's PG.
When mounted on the back of a wind rider, one sees
I guess
that
you
its
could say.
reputation for strength and speed
It's an
is
okay
well
story.
earned.
It's not bad. But when you're playing with a buddy, it's you're kind of just joking around all the time. But I guess you could say it's a little bit sappy, the story. But the gameplay's awesome. Awesome gameplay. Probably one of the most fun co-op games I've ever played. And I was checking out ironforge.pro. It tells you the realm pops. Just interested to see what was going on the anniversary service. And Night Slayer US, guys, the server I'm on with the Gnome Mage, has an amazing faction balance. 11,152 Alliance are rating, and 11,566 Horde are rating. So they can only track people who are rating, so my Gnome isn't a part of that. But that looks to be has 22,000 people raiding on the server. Over 22,000. And it seems to be the best server to be on for the anniversary servers and on, you know, the US side. And Dream Scythe has 7,567 Alliance and 5,341 Horde. Close to 13,000 players playing. Probably over 13,000 players playing. Close to 13,000 rating. And then Doomhowl has... We know Doomhowl has tons of people playing. But they only have 167 Alliance rating. It's cool that there's an Alliance group rating over there. And there's 1,124 Horde rating. So there's actually a lot of people, decent amount of people rating hardcore. Level 60, which is good to know. So there is like a decent end game community on the server, you know? It's not just OnlyFangs, right? And EU actually has more people playing than US. There's on Spine Chatter EU is the most popular server. They have pretty good faction balance. There's like 15,000 Alliance, 16,000 Horde, and they have over close to 32,000 people playing on the raiding on the server. So that even makes that like much bigger than Night Slayer. So I'd say that's probably the most popular server on the for the anniversary realms. And then they have Thunderstrike, which has 14,000 people playing. Maladath AU and Soul Seeker. I think these might be the... I think Soul Seeker is what, the hardcore realm maybe? And they have 599 Horde rating and 679 Alliance rating. I'm not too familiar with the European servers, to be honest. And in total, they have, in Europe and in North America, 85,000 people rating on the anniversary servers. Which is not bad. And the way they track this is through Warcraft logs. So they just check out all the players that are raiding and they tally them up. The thing is like, some of these characters could be like someone's alt too, so one person could be two people, you know what I mean? So the numbers can be a little bit skewed. Alright, do we have to do anything here? I don't think so. So let's get out of here and we'll make our way to Undercity. We need to level up our first aid. Can probably get that close to 225 after crafting these 22 silk bandages. But yeah, I'm happy I chose Night Slayer. That's mostly where I'm going to be playing endgame is Night Slayer. And you want to be on the server that... I like being on the most popular server. Because then I know the server's not going to die. And that's why they only made like one PvP, one PvE server, just to kind of guarantee that, you know, if you make a character on a realm, you're not going to have to transfer it. Because that sucks. When you're on a realm and it dies and you have to transfer off of it, it really does suck. All right, so there's the Zeppelin right there. Will we catch it? It's going to be close. Is there like any critters I can charge? I don't think so. Well, I hope we make it. We'll see. Go, go, go. Run, Forrest, run! No! Oh my gosh, this is terrible. We just missed the boat. Oh man, this makes me not even want to go to there. That's like the worst thing ever. Like just missing the train, and now you're like, oh man, have you ever done that before? You're like running for a train and you just miss it. Worst feeling ever. Then you got to catch the next one that's like 30 minutes later. This won't be that bad though. We won't have to wait 30 minutes, but I wonder if we should just go to Grumgall. Right here. Could do that. But, you know, get to do a little bit of first aid. And now that our first aid's at 210, I think we can do the triage quest now. So I'm happy about that. And I think we'll set our hearth at Brill. Because you can get the Grumgall from Brill as well. That's a 214 first aid, not too bad. I might go down and just kill boars. There's some good video card news. AMD actually is holding it down, man. Should be out by now by the time this episode comes out. Interested to see how it does. So they came out with their own card, 9070 XT. Pretty good. Supposedly it's 2% slower than the 5070 Ti. And that's pretty damn good, you know, because... And this is the reason why it's good. Is because the 5070 Ti is supposedly selling for $750 USD. But in reality, it's selling for like $900 because they don't have enough in stock. So they get all bought up, and then, you know, resellers sell them on, you know, Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji, all that stuff. eBay. But, yeah, the 9070 XT is coming out. It's selling for $600, guys. MSRP. 600 USD. It's pretty damn good. So $150 cheaper for less than 2% of a for a 2% downgrade. That is worth it, in my opinion. And I think if you wait, it's gonna be good, because there's so many 16 gigabyte VRAM graphics cards now. Like, there's no way all the scalpers can get their hands on all of them. You know, if you think about it, you know, there's the 4070 Ti has 16 gigs of VRAM. The 4070 Ti Super, 16 gigs. 4080 Super, 5080, 5070 Ti. Now the 9070 XT, and then there's like the other Radeon cards as well. It's just, you can get your hands on a pretty damn good, like, I call them like the middle of the pack video cards. They're expensive. They're amazing cards, you know, but they're not like the high end cards like the 4090 or the 5090. But 16 gigabytes of VRAM is slowly becoming the norm, I think, for you know, CPU builds. And yeah, I'm happy that AMD, you know, I thought they would do that too. Since Intel's trying to take hold of like the budget cards, AMD's starting to focus on like the middle. And then obviously Nvidia just takes the high end, because, you know, they got all those well, they're the biggest company out of the three of them. But we'll see what Nvidia does. Maybe they'll lower their prices. I doubt it, but if they did, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I think good times are coming. I hope. We'll see what happens. It really depends on the inventory, right? If the inventory is low and it's a paper launch, sort of like Nvidia's, then yeah, scalpers will just buy them up, and then they'll sell for like $800, and it just won't be good anymore. It's insane what 4090s are selling for, and I mean 5090s are selling for in Canada. They're like $4,000, $5,000. They're all marked up. Even the stores mark them up. It seems like so. I think it's kind of insane to buy those, especially since supposedly they're like the connectors to connect to your power supply are like burning up or melting. Like, I don't know. It sounds brutal. That's kind of the problem that it seems like the video card industry's in right now is if you want to have more VRAM, you can't, it costs more power or more watts, right? So I think that's why they're focusing so much on AI. But like, are graphics really like that, like worth it now? You know what I mean? Like, if you look at games in 2015, some of them actually look better than today's games. And the reasoning behind that is because developers aren't spending big money on artists anymore. And you can tell. Like, artists are underrated, man. That's one thing that I've always loved about Blizzard is their art. The art for their games has always been great. But I wonder if games nowadays are using like AI art, you know what I mean? And using prompts for their games. They probably are. And I seen a video, some guys looking at Witcher 3, right? Everybody thought The Witcher 3 was amazing when it came out, but it came out in 2015, and that game looks way better than like a Forspoken. Like, the art is just, and the detail, it's insane, and it's like a few generations behind, right? But yeah, I just don't think developers are spending as much. Some are, though. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to look amazing. Rockstar is one of those companies that can do that. Or that normally does that, right? Like, their games look gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to go to Brill quick. Set my hearth in Brill. Just so we're somewhat close to the... Because I think after this, we'll probably head over to Grumgall, and you can get to Grumgall from here. And we'll start questing in Stranglethorn Vale. Haven't been to Brill in a while. I'm happy about that. For the first little bit, we were...
Rest your weary bones.
When we were dying, I was getting kind of used to Brill. Right off to Hunter City we go. Yeah, just be patient, guys. I think it's going to get better. Now is not the time. But with the tariffs and all that bull crap, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the only thing that's kind of in our way right now. It's the problem is inventory and tariffs. Because the consumer pays the tariff, right? And we just need to hope that I just hope that AMD just floods the market with these cards. I'm honestly thinking about switching to AMD. I've never got an AMD card ever in my life. Always NVIDIA. I've always been Team Green, as they say. And I would always get like an Intel processor. But I think I might just switch. We're going to be switching completely to red, maybe, which is AMD. Probably going to get an AMD processor. And potentially an AMD graphics card, man. It's nice that we're having a little bit of competition, right? Because the cards, I don't know if they're overpriced. Like, what do I know? But they're expensive, man. Compared to what they used to be. And like all the cards are good. It's just the prices that suck. Right? And me, when I buy stuff, I don't like to overspend, to be honest.
Speak quickly.
Okay, here we go. How are we doing here? We got some junk on us. So where's this quest? I think everybody's like that, right? Like, no one likes to get ripped off. It's I don't know. I think it's kind of a rip off.
Here for leg armor. Great.
For like the high end cards.
Am I making the armor for you,
And the current
or are
prices.
you making it for me? That was joke. Was it funny? I can't tell. I lost my sense of humor the same time I lost my sense of smell, which was about the same time I stopped breathing. To make the brutal leg guards, I need a brace of sturdy shin bones. The Dragon Maw orcs of the wetlands have nice, thick shin bones.
Dragon Maw
I'll
orcs of the
need theirs,
wetlands.
But they must be sturdy. Be sure to test the shin bones as you collect them. If you can break them with your bare hands, then they won't be sturdy enough to work with.
What the heck? Tell me to go to the wetlands? To slay Dragon Maw orcs? Well, guess what, guys? We're going to the wetlands.
How may I be of service?
Okay, we'll Terran Mill and then we'll make our way down there. We're going to go to Hammerfall first, though, guys. I might even set our... I don't know. We'll keep the Hearth at Brill, actually. But I honestly think the prices are... I think the prices of video cards have been... I know I'm ranting about this for like so long, but I've been interested in it for a while. But ever since like the crypto mining crap, like video cards, like that happened during the 30 series, during COVID, and video cards just skyrocketed. Like no, you couldn't get a card for MSRP. And then Nvidia, they kind of just stayed there because that's what, you know, companies do. They take advantage of those situations. And the prices have just stayed there. This generation, it's kind of like came down to... they didn't come back to reality. Because the 5070 Ti should be $600. Just like the 9070 XT. Like 2% more performance isn't worth $150. So... yeah, shout out to AMD for trying for bringing it back down to reality. Hopefully, I would support them if they honestly like. I feel like supporting AMD if it's good. I'm not just gonna buy the card once it comes out. You know, I'm gonna wait a month or two and see how it's doing. Hopefully, there's no problems. But I would switch to AMD because Nvidia's kind of, I don't know, they've been raking it in for too long. You know, gamers need help. We need a gamer card. And I think maybe the 9070 XT will be that card. Who knows? We'll see. Like, spending $1,000 for a video card sounds insane to me, man. Like, for sure, like, if it's a... like, for a lot of hobbies are expensive, but... I've never paid more than $1,000. Like, I paid, like... I think 600 to 700 is the most I've paid. I think I paid that around that price for the 1070... almost 8 years ago. Got some quests here we could still do. Battle of Hillsbrad. It's an elite quest. Just want to see if there's any quests that bring us to Hammerfall. The Hammer Boulder Fist Ogre quest. Yeah, we'll just head over to Hammerfall. I probably should have set my Earth in Undercity, actually. We could turn in this quest. Going out of my way to do these. Like, it's not... We're not leveling efficiently at all by doing this, but the cool thing about it is that it's on the way to, like, getting our triage quest done and stuff like that, so it's not completely terrible. And we also get the Hammerfall flight point as well. And we'll get some new cooking recipes, which is good. Start leveling up cooking. We really do need to start leveling it up. And Steam hit 40 million concurrent users for the first time. That's kind of wild. That's more people on Steam than I think in Canada. I think we were just over 40 million people. It's kind of wild. And 40 million's a decent amount of people, even for a country. It's not like, you know, a billion like China over in India, but or like in the hundreds of millions like Russia and United States, but it's a decent amount of people, man. I was watching these like just videos of different places in the world, and I was looking at Switzerland. Switzerland is awesome. I think that country is... That country looks... It's a gorgeous country, man. The clouds are... It's almost like you can touch the clouds there. I think if I was good to live anywhere in Europe, it would probably be like... I'd want to live in Switzerland. I know it's expensive, though. The problem is I don't speak Swiss, so... That would suck. Be kind of a culture shock. I know people probably speak English, but it's much better when you can actually speak the language. You know, you get into the community a bit more that way. What's this over here? Yeah, the burning charms. So you need all these charms for Cyclonian. Kind of need to avoid those spots. And we also need to watch out here. There's some raptors. Can actually go and farm these. Wonder if we'll get an egg or some meat off this raptor here. No, nothing. Real shame that we don't have skinning. Kind of miss it. But it was smart. You know, you do have the oh, I have a target dummy if you're ever in trouble. Allows us to run away a little bit. I don't know what I should do first in a tough situation like that. Should I target dummy first, and then after that use, you know, War Stomp? Like, you target dummy, run away, they catch up to you, you War Stomp, run away. They catch you again, and I guess you, you know, use your Intimidating Shout. Intimidating Shout's a little risky because they could get feared into more mobs, and then they bring those mobs along with them. I also need to watch out on this road. There's some elite knights, alliance knights that walk up and down there. They are right there. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these guys. Then there's this kind of sucks. Maybe we should just go and kill the orcs. Who knows? Take a break. Go fight a raptor or a troll. You can actually quest here. It wouldn't be too bad. I don't think those orcs are going to give us much XP, but we'll finish the quest. I've never done it. See what we get. I doubt it'll be an upgrade. It's for legs, right? It could be. Our legs aren't the greatest. There we go. We got some raptor flesh. That's good. You want to start collecting that. Oh, they're fighting. It's a horde. They're going to kick the crap out of them, dude. So there's it's crazy how we're going to get to see that. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Let's have some fish. We should get a food buff. It's getting kind of scary here. Can we run by that rock thing? Okay, good. Are they still fighting? Okay, good. They're getting wrecked, dude. I wonder who's winning. Nah, they're not gonna win. The undead are getting spacked. Like, you eventually have to fight these guys as alliance. There's a messenger. I've never seen them like fight each other like that before. Yeah, refuge point. Need to stay away from that place. That's right here. Pretty close. Yeah, there's a messenger in that undead group that you need to collect a message from as alliance. It's kind of a tough quest, especially solo. But it's not too bad if you have, you know, you're a higher level and you have AoE abilities. They're not elites, right? But I think we're kind of safe here. Where the heck is refuge point? Is that it down there? I think we passed it. There's a horde. The horde have taken over this farm here. From what I remember. Watch out though, these spiders are level 36. There's some apothecaries here. The Goshek farm. I think we're kind of safe here. There are some night elves though, like just watching over the spot. Are friendly with these orcs though, so that's good. There is a quest for the Alliance to come here and they have to kill this. I think to kill this apothecary Jarell. Yeah, if you get attacked by those elite knights, you could bring them here, and hopefully all the orcs come and save your life. I hope we can learn these recipes. There's a raptor egg. That's good. You get a quest to slay these raptors. But they're worth farming, right? Because we need the meat and the eggs. And there's Hammerfall right up there. Alright, so we made the Hammerfall. I guess, can we do triage? I'll go and see. There's the entrance to... I think it's a Wrathy Basin. Is it blocked?
Where would you like to fly to?
And so we got that. Bunch of quests here. There's Slag, Superior Butcher.
How?
Barbecued Buzzard Wings.
Are the Horde!
Too low of a level for that.
Farewell! As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
We'll be at your back.
Alright, so we'll check triage yet. Forgot the name of the NPC we're looking for here. There's Dr. Gregory Victor.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Dr. Gregory Victor, head trauma surgeon of
Can't get the
Horde
quest
Trauma.
though. It's kind of strange. We're not high enough? I know the NPC's name starts with a K. I don't know if it's like Keegan or something like that. I thought it would have been maybe the butcher guy. Tunk. There's nobody behind this cabin, right? Can look it up. It's too bad we can't do triage. That would have been nice. Maybe we're just not high, like, high enough of a level. Yeah, maybe they're right here. Nar the Butcher.
Ho ho! May your blades never dull.
We'll look it up here. You're looking for Wulan, I think, right? Or Kina.
Loktar.
Already found Wulan. Okay, so she's inside. Is that her here? There we go.
Strength and honor.
Curiously tasty omelet. There we go. We'll get that. And we'll also get roast raptor.
Go with honor.
Perfect. So what Curiously Tasty Omelet does, it gives you well fed, and you gain 6 stamina, 6 spirit. And then the next one gives you 8 stamina, 8 spirit.
What are you looking for?
We got to get 175 for that. Is that it? Curiously, and then there's barbaric leggings. Okay, so that's for leatherworking.
Go forth to victory.
So what do we need for curiously tasty armor? We need hot spices and raptor eggs.
What can I help you with?
So we'll buy one, cook it.
Strength.
All right, so we got something there. That's good. What do we need for this? Does it tell you how many, like, what you need to cook it? No, it just teaches you how to cook it. Have to look it up. All right, so we got to collect raptor eggs, guys, and that'll level us up to 175. And then once we're done with that, then we can start focusing on the raptor flesh, and that'll take us to 225. But there we go, guys. We got the Hammerfall today. We got the flight point here. We turned in the quest we completed last episode. And next episode, what we'll do is maybe we'll do some quests here in Hammerfall and then make our way down the wetlands, and we'll finish the Dragon Mob Shinbones quest. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.